Alright, footy fans, welcome back to the channel. Today we are taking a very deep dive into an upcoming clash between my beloved West Tigers and the Canterbury Bulldogs. This is one of those games that just carry a lot of extra weight for me, and the reason why is there is a history, there's a rivalry, and quite frankly, there's just the constant hope that this is the game where we can turn things around as a club. So settle in, grab a drink, let's break it all down on how the Tigers could possibly take down the Bulldogs, what lessons they can take from the club legends like Benji, Robbie, Farah, people like that, and why I think we might just be able to pull something special off here. But before we jump in, if you love in-depth NRL content, if you ride the highs and the lows of being a Tigers fan like I do, then do me a favor, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss any of the latest NRL content. All right, let's get into it. Now first, let's talk about the history of this matchup. The Bulldogs have had the better of us in recent years, so there's no sugarcoating that, really. They've won 3 of the last 4 games against us, and we haven't really beaten them at Accor Stadium since, I think it was 2018. On top of that, we've got a 9-game losing streak at that venue, which is not great at all, and it's not a great stat to have hanging over us either. But history isn't everything and doesn't always have to repeat itself. Streaks are made to be broken, and every season is a new opportunity to flip the script. And honestly, what better game to do it than this one, a preseason trial? So to figure out how the Tigers can take this one and beat the Canterbury Bulldogs, I want to take a step back actually and look at the past. Because let's be real, if you're a Tigers fan, 2 names immediately come to mind when you think of success within the club. It's Benji Marshall and Robbie Farah. These 2 defined what Tigers footy was all about. The blueprint they laid out back then, it still applies today, and I think the Tigers are missing that. So let's start with Benji. The man was electric. The sidestep, the flick pass, the pure ability to just make something out of nothing, right? He was unpredictable in the best way possible. Defenses had no idea what was coming. He could attack from anywhere, turn a broken play into a highlight play, and most importantly, he never played it safe. And that's something our squad has, our current squad has to embrace, I think, is don't always have to play it safe, and let's do some cool stuff and do some bold plays, because we can't be a team that's played around structured, predictable footy. I think we need to take risk. We need to trust our instincts and go after the Bulldogs with creativity and confidence like we used to as a club. And then there's Robbie Farah. If Benji was the spark, Robbie was the engine. He controlled the tempo of the game. He knew exactly when to speed things up or when to slow things down. His kicking out of the dummy half was absolute pinpoint. His vision was next level, and he was an absolute workhorse in defense. If we want to beat the Bulldogs, I think our hooker needs to play extremely smart like Robbie. Take those quick runs when the markers are lazy, use short kicks to force repeat sets, and make sure our forwards are getting quick play the balls. If I can emphasize anything, it's quick play the balls. Because when we play fast, when we dictate the pace, we're at our best. There's no one stopping us. So let's look at the current lineup. There's definitely some players who can channel the Benji and the Robbie energy. Our halves need to play with freedom. They can't just go through the motions. They need to mix up the plays, throw in some dummies, look at the unexpected. Look for the unexpected. If the Bulldogs defense starts to second guess itself, that's when the gaps open. That's when our hooker can play, their game, and it's all about control. We got to be patient when we need to be, but the moment there's an opening, we got to take it. One of the biggest challenges in this game, I think, is going to be shutting down the Bulldogs' key players. And let's be honest, Josh Addo-Carr is the biggest threat out there. I think he's got, 22 tries in the last 22 games at Accor Stadium. That's not just a great record, that's dominance, I would say. We can't let him get space. The moment he gets the ball, we need to be in his face. No room to move, no easy opportunities. Our edge is going to be our defense, and it has to be locked in for the full 80 minutes of game time, because one lapse, one moment of hesitation, and he's going to punish us for it. I just know it. But here's why I believe we can do it. Again, the Tigers' hope, right? The Tigers have always been a team that thrives when we have to embrace the underdog mentality. And we have been the laughingstock of the NRL for the last a lot of years. So when people write us off, when the odds are against us, that's when we surprise people. And this game, I think it's going to be the perfect opportunity for that. If we go in with like the right mindset, and if we back ourselves, if we take a page out of the Benji Robbie playbook, I think we can absolutely walk away with a win here. So what's the game plan? In my opinion, first, we need to play fast. Get the ball moving, support the ball carrier, create second phase plays wherever possible. The more we disrupt the Bulldogs, I think, and their defensive structure, the better our chances. Second, we have to defend with intent. No soft tackles, no giving away easy meters, win the ruck, dominate the physical battle, and don't let the Bulldogs dictate terms. And finally, I think in all of this, my play for this, no team ever won a game by being hesitant. So if there's an opportunity, we need to take it. We need to stop just like shying away. If there's a chance, we need to go for big plays. So back yourself, because I think what the Tigers team did back then, we're going to do now. And if we do it now, we're going to take the dub. So at the end of the day, this is more than just, another preseason trial game. I think it's a chance for the Tigers team to make a statement, to take back what's rightfully ours, right? To prove that we are not the team who keeps, getting written off every year. We need to show that we can take it to the Bulldogs and we can get the results time after time. I believe in this squad, I believe that we can get this win. I really do. And I can't wait to see how it all plays out tonight. So that's going to do it for today's deep dive, guys. If you're pumped for this game, as I am, hit that like button, drop a comment below. What do you think? What do you think the Tigers need to do to win? Or what do you think the Bulldogs need to do to win? If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, turn on notifications, all that fun stuff, so you never miss an update. But thanks for watching. As always, up the Tigers. Appreciate you guys. Take it easy, mate.